Okay, so the next test here, follow me by writing test 5.2D, I think. Okay, 5.2D, and this will be under your exercise 5.2. And the questions that are covered here are B, 5, 6, and 7. So 3 questions are there. Textbook will find this on page 111, I think. So write it likewise with me. And these are the 3 important formulas that we have been using right in this chapter. Let me read the question. B5 subheading 1. Let us start with that. Find the number of terms in each of the following APs. So the number 1 is, we write here given AP as given in a question. That means AP series is given as 7, 13, third term 19, etc. Up to the last term is given 205. So we have to find the total number of terms that are there. Total number of terms means number of items here. How many terms? Your first term, second term, third term, till the 100th term or 200th term. How many total terms? Okay, so here from this given question, we have here the data for first term A or A1, whichever with A or A1 is the first term. We can use any of these 2 or both also, like me, and that is 7 clearly, and then the common difference is what we'll need. So A2 minus A1, back minus front, back minus, or this 19 minus 13, A3 minus A2, or 13 minus 7, which is A2 minus A1. Any of that will do, as you can see here, A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 or A4 minus A3. From the available, you can find the common difference, 13 minus 7. So 13 minus 7, which is 13 minus 7 is 6. So the common difference is 6, right? Then we have here the total number of terms. So let's just put small n be the number of terms of the given arithmetic progression. So we're assuming that n is the total number of terms, means n equal to 100 terms or 50 terms. We're going to find out. So therefore, if total number of terms is n, then we can safely write here an, this formula will be equal to 205, because 205 is the last term of this AP series. So an, because this is the let us say the last term is the number 300th term. If 205 is the 300th term, that means there will be 300 terms, right? Because 205 is the last term. So we can, because we have said let n be the number of terms of the given AP, we can therefore write an equal to 205, because 205 is the last term. So that implies a plus n minus 1 into d, because an is a plus n minus 1 into d, equal to 205, right? So here a we know now, a or a1 is 7, plus n minus 1, we don't know that yet, d is here 6, so equal to 205. Then that implies n minus 1 into 6, just give it as it is, equal to, so these 2 you just keep same and shift this plus 7 No sign in front means plus, so plus 7 shift to right side, become minus 7. So that gives you n minus 1 into 6 will be a simple subtraction here. The bigger absolute value, 205. No sign in front means it's a plus sign. The smaller absolute value we should put down, 7. Sign in front is minus, so it has minus sign. And we know that plus minus means we have to subtract. So 5 is less than 7, so borrow 1 from here, become 15. Right. Actually, it's like this here. This 0 has nothing to give, so it will take from here 1. So only 1 left here. And become 10. And from 10 you took 1 to make 15, so only 9 left here. Okay, so 15 minus 7 is 8. And to make 15 we borrowed 1 from 10 here, so only 9 left. And to make 10 here we borrowed 1 from here, so only 1 left. Bigger absolute value is plus, so we'll put here plus. So you can write these things on your graph. So plus 198. So that implies here n minus 1. This we can keep it same, is equal to 198 divided by into 6. If you shift right side, it will go to denominator. And 6 ones are 6, 6 threes are 18, but 19 is here, so 1 remainder. That 1 will go to the left side of 8 means it becomes 18. So 6 threes are 18. So that gives you here, that implies n will be equal to here. This is 33 by 1 means 33. And if you shift this minus 1 to the right side, it will become plus 1. So n is 34. We're coming from here to here. So if n is 34, it is the total number of terms. So therefore, this given AP has 34 terms. So total number of terms is 34. Okay, so next here, subheading 2. Okay, so here same as textbook answer, I think. Yes. Next here, given AP, let us write that down. Arithmetic progression given to us is 18, 15 and half, comma 13, etc. up to minus 47 is clearly the last term, full stop. So here, like we did just now, same method. First term A or A1 is clearly 18, as you can see. And the common difference is always A2 minus A1, you can do that. 15 half minus 18. So we need to solve this. So they will be equal to, this mixed fraction will change to proper fraction. 2 into 15 is 30. Then 30 plus 1 here will be 31. Divided by 2, that's a proper fraction, minus 18. So that will be equal to, longer line you put, then this 31 is same, you write, and minus here, then 2 into 18 is 36. Since we have multiplied up to here, the line is now covering up to here because we have already multiplied, divided by the LCM is 2. So that will be equal to minus 36, bigger absolute value. 36 is bigger than 31 in absolute value. Then here, no sign means plus 31. Always the smaller absolute value we put down. Minus plus means subtraction. So 6 minus 1 will be 5. That's it. And here, bigger one minus, so here also minus. So minus, you can write those things on your 5/2 is the common difference D. Having done that, so they're saying find the total number of terms in this AP. So let n be the number of terms. Let n be the number of terms, okay, of the given arithmetic progression, let us say. So let's write here. Therefore, that means if n is the total number of terms, then an is the last term. So the last term, because total number of terms n means the last term will be the nth term. So an, the nth term is the last term, this one, minus 47. So let us apply the formula here. An equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d, replacing this an, is equal to minus 47. So that gives you here a, very clearly 18, plus n we don't know, so n minus 1 into d, we got there, minus 5 divided by 2, so that will be equal to minus 47. D is minus 5 by 2. So here it gives you n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2 multiplied to this portion, called the minus 47, same thing, and shift this, no sign in front means plus 18 to the right side, become minus 18. So that gives you here n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2 equal to both minus. So when both are minus, minus 47 minus 18, we add. So 8 plus 7, 15, 1 remainder, right? So 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, that 1 remainder, 6. So both minus means here also minus. So here minus 65 you are getting. You can write those things on your graph. Then from here you can proceed. That gives you n minus 1 will be equal to, here just write minus 65, minus 65. Then if you shift this, okay, before you shift here, minus on the left side here, and this minus can cancel because it's multiplied here. So this minus is no longer there because it's cancelled. 5 by 2, if you shift to right side, then down 2 will go up, and up here numerator 5 will go down. So when you shift this 5 by 2 to right side, then 2 go up, as you can see there, and 5 will go down to the denominator. Now you can cancel. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. 6 is there, so 5, 6, 1 remainder. That 1 will go to the left side of the next digit, 5. So it will become 15. So 5 3s are 15. So that leaves you with 13 into 2 is 26. So n minus 1, getting so far equal to 13 into 2, 26. So n will be 26 here, and minus 1 shift to the right side, plus 1. So there are total number of terms 27. Therefore, this particular given AP has total number of terms 27 number of terms in it. Okay, in it. So that completes question 5. Now I could go to 6 and 7. So let us go to 6 here. Okay, so here. Let me read out question number B6. Let me read out page 111. Everything is on 111. Check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11852. So given AP or given arithmetic progression very clearly is question number 6. First term 11, then 8, then 5, then 2, so on. and the last term is not given here. So is minus 150 also a member inside this series, inside this AP? That's what they're saying. So here very clearly a little bit below if you want, a or a1, the first term is clearly 11. D will be second minus first or third minus second. Anyone you can take. 8 minus 11, so there will be minus 3, as you can see here. Minus 11 plus 8 here. Minus 11 plus 8. Subtraction 11 minus 8, 3. 1 taken to make 11 here, so no more, and here minus, so minus 3. So this is the common difference. We know A and D. So let minus 150, is this number also a item inside the AP? This 11852, does it fit inside this AP? We're going to check. So let us assume it fits. Let us say let minus 150 be the nth term. Then let us say it's the last term, nth term of this given AP, let us say. So let us say that yes, minus 150 is inside. Let us check it that way and see whether it fits or not. In other words, therefore, if minus 150 is the nth term, then the nth term formula, nth term is an, or you can just write, no need to write this, but I'm just explaining. Nth term, that means the value of the nth term here is given by the formula an. Since minus 150 is the last nth term, so an will be minus 150. We have to, you are assuming it is so. So here an formula is a plus n minus 1 into d, as you can see here. A plus n minus 1 into d equal to here minus 150. Then a here is 11 plus n we don't know yet, so n minus 1 into d is here minus 3, as you can see, is equal to minus 150. So n minus 1 into minus 3 is equal to minus 150, and shift this plus 11 to right side, will come minus 11. N minus 1 into minus 3, therefore will be equal to both minus, so minus 150 and minus 11. So at, because both are minus, 1 plus 0, 1, 5 plus 1, 6, and here 1, both minus means the answer here 161 also will have minus sign. So this is, these two combined is minus 161. Then here, before we shift now into, so this minus here can cancel this minus, so n minus 1 can be written as 161 divided by this 3 can come down, and 3 ones are 3. Okay, before that 3 ones are 3, doesn't go, I think. Yes, doesn't go, so we cannot do anything there. 3 5s are 15, 1 in hand. 1 in hand will go in front of 1, means 11. There's no multiple of 3, 11. So 161 is not divisible by 3. So just keep it like that. Then, as you go on, you're going to get here, that implies n will be equal to 161 by 3. If we shift this minus 1 to the right side, then minus 1 will become plus 1. So this is equal to 161 plus 3 ones are 3. So since you have multiplied up to here, a long line will cover up to that and divide by LCM 3. 161 plus 3 is 164 divided by 3. It's not divisible by 3. 3 5s are 15, 1 in hand, 14. 14 is not a multiple of 3, so we can't cancel this, we can't divide, in other words. But since number of terms, the total number of terms in an arithmetic progression will be a whole number, a definite number like 20, 30, 40. It will not come in the form of fraction, so this cannot be right. Since n cannot be a fraction like we're getting, since n cannot be a fraction like we're getting, therefore minus 150 is not check whether it's not a term of this particular given AP. I hope you got it. Number of terms of an AP can never be fraction. It will be a definite number, whole number like 20, 30, 40, 50, as I've been saying. Right. Just like total number of students in a class cannot be a fraction. How many students are there in a class? Then you cannot be saying 170 by 3, because 170 by 3 is a fraction. There's a definite number. 60 students are there, 200 students are there, whole numbers are involved, right? So it cannot be a fraction. So that's how we test and found out, how we tested and found out that minus 150 is not a term of this given AP. It means not a term, means not a member of this AP series. Okay. One more question before we complete this test part. Let me read the question for us, B7 I think. Question B7. Let me read it. Find the 31st term of NIP whose 11th term is 38 and the 16th term is 73. So here, given to you is 31st term, that means A31 is the 31st term. 20th term is A20. A1 first term, A2 second term, A3 second term, third term. So A20 will be the 28th term, and the 31st term therefore will be, by same logic, A31 is the 31st term. The question is saying, look there, is 38 is equal to 38. So let us put this one as equation number 1. Then one more information. And the 16th term is 73. 16th term means A16. Just by the same logic is 73, equation number 2. So we have these two information only. With this we have to find the with this we have to find the 31st term, or find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is 38. Sorry, 11th term. So A11 is 38 and 16th term is 73. So A16, 73, and we have to find the 31st term. Means question is saying A31 you find. Okay, so from equation number 1, A11 is 38. So let us solve this. A11, AN, so n is 11. So equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So A plus, we know the specific n here is 11 minus 1, n minus 1 into D equal to 38. So let us deal with this. A plus 11 minus 1 is 10, so 10D equal to 38. So that will give you A equal to 38, and shift this to right side, and plus 10D becomes minus 10D. Let us keep this as equation 3. Then similarly, we can take from equation number 2, this one, A16 is equal to 73, gives you A plus n minus 1. So here the specific n in this case is 16, so 16 minus 1 into D A plus n minus 1 into D equal to 73. So it gives you A plus 16 minus 1 is 15. So 15D is equal to 73. I hope you're getting right. Now next, this A is this same here A. So we can replace this A by this value 38 minus 10D will now replace this A here. The next is plus 15D equal to 73. The reason here being since using the value given in equation number 3. As you can see, A equal to 38 minus 10D is replacing this A here. This is same, this is same. Now that way, you're going to get here. That implies, so coming right from here to here, 38, just write that down. And minus 10D plus 15D means bigger absolute value plus 15 up, and smaller one minus 10D down, plus 15 bigger, minus 10 smaller, so put it down. Plus minus subtraction, so 5 minus 0, 5. That's all I think. Then here plus, so here plus. You can write these things on your graph. So minus 10D plus 15D is plus 5D, as you can see here. Plus 5D is equal to 73. Then here 5D therefore will be 73, and then here no sign in front of 38 means plus 38. Shift it to the right side and becomes minus 38. So that gives you 5D will be equal to plus 73 is the bigger absolute value, minus 38 is the smaller absolute value, so we'll put it down. Again plus minus or subtraction. So 13 minus 8 is 13 minus 8 is 5. To make 13 here, we took 1 from here, from 7. So it's now only 6. So 6 minus 3 is 3. Bigger absolute value plus. So here also plus. So this is plus 35. So D value will be equal to, therefore, this 35 divided by this 5 into will come to denominator if you shift to right side. 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens are 35. So D value equal to 7. So putting this D value in equation 3, because we need D and A. So find A, I think we put in 3, we'll automatically get A. See here, 3 is this one, A equal to 38 minus 10D. So A equal to 38 minus 10D, which is equal to 38 minus 10 into D. Just now you got 7, which is equal to 38 minus 10 sevens are 70. So bigger one up you put again, smaller one down you put plus 38 minus 70, subtraction. 10 minus 8, 2. 1 was taken from 7 to make 10 here, so only 6 left. 6 minus 3, 3. Bigger absolute value has minus sign, so here also minus. So minus 32 is the value of A. You have A minus 32, D plus 7. So now we can answer our question. The question is saying find the 31st term. So you write here. Therefore, here, answering that particular question, 31st term, which is simply put A 31st, this one will be equal to, here you can use this formula also or this one also. Okay, I'll show you how. So here A plus N is here 31, so 31 minus N minus 1 into D, write that. So that will be equal to, A is just now you got here minus 32 plus 31 minus 1 is 30 into D here. We'll go D here, so 7. So you write here 7. So you're going to get here equal to minus 32, plus into plus is plus. 3 7s are 21, and this 0 you can just put it back. So bigger absolute value 210 having plus sign, and this smaller one having minus in front, so put it down. Smaller one down, so plus minus subtraction. 10 minus 2 will be 8. 1 was taken from here to make 10 here, so only 0 left, means 1 borrowed from here to make 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. To make 10 here, we took 1 from here, so 1 from 2, so only 1 left, so bigger 1 here, plus. So the 31st term value is 178, right? So we're using the, you can write those things on your graph. This formula also, or you can use this also to find out. Or A31st is the 31st term, can also be written as we remember, A plus this formula. If it is 31st term, it will be one lower, 30D. A was, we got there minus 32, plus 30 into D, we remember it was 7, so minus 32 plus 3 7s are 21, 0 here and C here, plus 210 minus 32 we got here by calculating. Same answer you will get. So 210 minus 32 subtraction, 10 minus 2 8, 1 taken, so 10 minus 3 7, 1 taken, so only 1 left, 178. So whether you do by this first method using this formula, or do by the second way by using this second formula, your answer is going to be the same. So it's a matter of your choice, right? So that completes the part for test 5.2D. I hope you got it, right?